We crave it, we chase it, we often feel guilty for indulging in it. Sleep, the ultimate reset button for our bodies and minds. Sleep is a fundamental human need, as essential as food and water. Yet, in our busy, always-on world, it often takes a back seat. We sacrifice sleep for work, social engagements, and even late-night entertainment. But what if we told you that sleep is not just a luxury, but a necessity for your heart's health? But what if I told you that those precious weekend hours spent catching up on sleep could be doing more than just erasing your fatigue? Imagine waking up on a Saturday morning, feeling rejuvenated and ready to take on the day. That feeling of refreshment is not just in your head, it's a sign that your body is repairing itself. What if they held the potential to protect your heart from the damaging effects of our increasingly sleep-deprived world? In a society where heart disease is one of the leading causes of death, finding ways to protect this vital organ is crucial. Sleep might just be the simplest, yet most overlooked solution. Recent research suggests that this might be the case. Scientists are delving into the mysteries of sleep and uncovering its profound impact on heart health. They are finding that the quality and quantity of sleep can significantly influence cardiovascular function. Studies are beginning to uncover a fascinating link between weekend sleep patterns and cardiovascular health, offering a glimmer of hope for those struggling to maintain consistent sleep schedules during the week. These studies suggest that catching up on sleep during the weekend can help mitigate some of the negative effects of sleep deprivation experienced during the work week. It seems that the body possesses an incredible ability to recover, at least to a certain extent, from the insult of insufficient sleep. This recovery process is not just about feeling less tired, it's about repairing the damage done to your heart and other vital organs. This essay will delve into the fascinating world of sleep science, exploring the intricate relationship between sleep and heart health. We will look at how sleep affects the heart, the consequences of sleep deprivation, and the potential benefits of catching up on sleep during the weekend. We will examine how weekend sleep habits, particularly the practice of catching up on sleep, can impact cardiovascular well-being. This practice, often referred to as sleep debt recovery, is gaining attention in the scientific community for its potential to improve heart health. Get ready to discover the power of sleep in safeguarding your most vital organ. Through understanding the science behind sleep and its effects on the heart, you can make informed decisions about your sleep habits and take proactive steps to protect your cardiovascular health. So, the next time you feel guilty about sleeping in on the weekend, remember that you might be doing your heart a favor. In today's busy world, sleep is often sacrificed at the altar of productivity, longer work hours, and endless entertainment options. We find ourselves glued to screens, whether it's finishing up a project, binge-watching the latest series, or scrolling through social media. The allure of staying connected and entertained often outweighs the need for rest. But what many don't realize is that this chronic sleep deprivation comes at a steep price, and our hearts are often the ones footing the bill. The human body is designed to follow a natural circadian rhythm, a 24-hour internal clock that regulates sleep and wakefulness. Disrupting this rhythm by cutting back on sleep can have serious consequences. But what many don't realize is that this chronic sleep deprivation comes at a steep price, and our hearts are often the ones footing the bill. When we consistently get less sleep than our bodies need, it can lead to a host of cardiovascular issues. Cutting back on sleep, even for a single night, can disrupt the delicate balance of our cardiovascular system. This disruption can cause an increase in blood pressure, inflammation, and stress hormones, all of which put extra strain on the heart. Over time, these effects can accumulate, leading to more serious conditions such as hypertension, heart disease, and even heart failure. The immediate effects of sleep deprivation are often felt the next day, with symptoms like irritability, difficulty concentrating, and fatigue. However, the long-term effects are far more insidious and dangerous. Studies have shown a direct correlation between inadequate sleep and an increased risk of developing heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular complications. Research indicates that people who consistently get less than 6 hours of sleep per night are at a significantly higher risk of developing these conditions compared to those who get the recommended 7 to 8 hours. The data is clear. Sleep is a critical component of heart health. Without adequate rest, our bodies cannot repair and rejuvenate, leading to a cascade of negative health outcomes. The evidence is clear. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a fundamental biological necessity, as crucial to our survival as food, water, and air. When we sleep, our bodies undergo essential processes that help maintain physical and mental health. During deep sleep, the heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and the body releases hormones that aid in tissue growth and repair. This restorative process is vital for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system. Without it, we are left vulnerable to a range of health issues that can significantly impact our quality of life. Ignoring its importance is akin to neglecting our physical health, with potentially dire consequences. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a dependence on medications to manage symptoms, increased stress levels, and a higher likelihood of hospitalization due to heart-related issues. The impact on our daily lives is profound, affecting our ability to perform at work, maintain relationships, and enjoy life. It's a vicious cycle that can be difficult to break, but recognizing the importance of sleep is the first step towards better health. We need to shift our perspective on sleep and recognize it as a non-negotiable pillar of overall health and well-being, particularly for the health of our hearts. Establishing a consistent sleep routine, creating a restful environment, and prioritizing sleep over late-night activities are crucial steps in protecting our heart health. Simple changes, such as setting a regular bedtime, reducing screen time before bed, and engaging in relaxing activities, can make a significant difference. By making sleep a priority, we can improve not only our heart health, but also our overall quality of life. The evidence is mounting, and the message is clear. Prioritize your sleep, and your heart will thank you. By taking steps to ensure we get enough rest each night, we can protect our cardiovascular system, reduce the risk of serious health issues, and lead healthier, happier lives. It's time to recognize the power of sleep and make it a cornerstone of our health and wellness journey. Your heart and your entire body will be grateful for the care and attention you give to this essential aspect of your well-being. Sleep deprivation doesn't just make us feel tired, it sets off a cascade of physiological changes within our bodies that can wreak havoc on our cardiovascular systems. When we consistently fail to get enough sleep, our blood pressure remains elevated for longer periods, putting extra strain on our hearts. Furthermore, sleep loss disrupts the delicate balance of hormones that regulate our appetite and metabolism, leading to an increased risk of weight gain, insulin resistance, and type 2 diabetes, all major risk factors for heart disease. The inflammatory response, a crucial part of our body's healing process, also goes haywire when we are chronically sleep deprived, leading to chronic, low-grade inflammation that silently damages our blood vessels. This chronic inflammatory state sets the stage for a host of cardiovascular problems down the line. The cumulative effect of these physiological changes is a significantly increased risk of developing heart disease, stroke, and other life-threatening conditions. It's a silent but deadly cycle that we can break by prioritizing and protecting our sleep. While the ideal scenario is to consistently get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night, the reality for many is far from this ideal. Our modern lifestyles, filled with demanding work schedules, social obligations, and the constant lure of digital devices, often lead to insufficient sleep during the work week. This chronic sleep deprivation can have serious consequences on our physical and mental health. The reality for many is a work week marked by late nights and early mornings, resulting in a significant sleep debt by the time the weekend rolls around. This sleep debt accumulates over the week, leaving individuals feeling exhausted and less productive. By Friday, the effects of this sleep debt are often visible: dark circles under the eyes, constant yawning, and a general sense of fatigue. This is where the concept of catch-up sleep comes into play. Many people try to make up for lost sleep by sleeping in on weekends. This is where the concept of catch-up sleep comes into play. The idea is that by extending our sleep hours on the weekends, we can compensate for the sleep we missed during the week. But does this strategy really work? Emerging research suggests that extending our sleep hours on the weekends can, to some extent, counteract the negative cardiovascular effects of sleep deprivation during the week. Studies have shown that getting extra sleep on weekends can help reduce the risk of heart disease and improve overall health. One study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that individuals who slept an extra hour or two on weekends had a lower risk of developing heart disease compared to those who maintained a consistent but shorter sleep schedule throughout the week. This suggests that catch-up sleep can have some protective benefits for our cardiovascular health. While these findings are encouraging, it's important to note that weekend sleep is not a magic bullet that completely erases the damage of chronic sleep deprivation. Catch-up sleep can provide temporary relief and help reduce some of the negative effects of sleep loss, but it cannot fully compensate for the lack of consistent quality sleep. It's important to note that weekend sleep is not a magic bullet that completely erases the damage of chronic sleep deprivation. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a host of health issues, including obesity, diabetes, and mental health disorders. Therefore, relying solely on catch-up sleep is not a sustainable solution. It's a temporary reprieve, a chance for our bodies to play catch-up, but it's not a substitute for establishing healthy, consistent sleep habits throughout the week. Developing a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and minimizing exposure to screens before bed are all essential steps to ensure we get the restorative sleep we need. But it's not a substitute for establishing healthy, consistent sleep habits throughout the week. Prioritizing sleep and making it a non-negotiable part of our daily routine is crucial for our overall well-being. So, while catch-up sleep can offer some benefits, the best approach is to aim for consistent, quality sleep every night.